us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really struggled lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger coasts under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging that hot stick. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
The 1-0. This pitch is popped up, and there's out number 2. In now, Wilmer Flores. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Ready with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Settling in now, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a...
I told her I would help her out. I went over. I'll talk to her again. Pat.
People don't know the impact that my parents' death have had on me. Willie's death too. So my parents, I don't know. Some people lose their parents and they be sad and they move on like Angela. I don't know if she's moved on because I don't live with her and her family. You know what she's going through. Since her mother passed away. I don't know if her father did it, because I don't know what Angela's father did. I don't know William and I don't know Kenny and his dad and William's dad, but that doesn't matter. She lost her mother who was, I don't know, when I go downstairs and look in Daddy's room, just all his memories, just like I'm waiting for him, and that's just heartbreaking. I know we all have to die, but it's just, I don't know, it's doing something to me psychologically. The same when my mother died. My father would go to church and just be here with him now. I think we moved and Belly would go to work, Daddy would go to church. And I think we moved after my mother passed away. Well, I wouldn't have, we could have been upstairs asleep, I don't know.
You mean right after?
Yeah, Yes.
No, no, I didn't.
I know I used to be her long ago. You didn't move right after, but you moved shortly after.
That was maybe like 4 years after that.
That may have been too long.
I moved in 17.
And when did my mother she passed?
That was 2013.
My mother passed away.
I want to say 2013.
I have to do something. I have to either comfort me little. I just missed it. I don't know why. He always worried about us and didn't think we could make it. Always looked at us as his children. We were, even though we were adults. Yeah, you don't know people are they're resilient. They can change. He didn't think we would know how to handle this when he was cool and right. We don't know how to handle that stuff. Our mother trying to
Veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Line towards center field. Duggar has thrown straight back, but he has it for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Man, they have to be hoping to get a lot more out of A.J. Pollock moving forward. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
And he gets ahead 0-1. One out, nobody on. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down in a way like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gate. Duggar ranging back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler. Now batting, Alex Dickerson. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Alex Dickerson.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
It's $500.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
I didn't hear the word.
Is that about the right amount it's supposed to cost?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Some people were down, up, then selling like for double the price.
Yeah. That's what happens when they come out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2.
I would never pay that much for it.
1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, Devo. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Brandon Crawford comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for route number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what location you just can't handle.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to Muncy gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Digging in now, A.J. Pollock, and he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right there.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
A lot of times you see guys in the...
Well, what happened?
That man's out there sleeping in a big blown up bed. And the man said, why don't you just wait till they're all on the shelf and just walk in the store when nobody give an upward? I'm thinking, is that going to happen?
Eventually, yeah.
Okay. I mean, people, don't care about this. I just see it when I'm on Twitter. You know,
I don't know how long it'll take, but
Middle of the
eventually,
order get worked
some
away,
people
but
just don't
not
want to
right
wait.
here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Muncy stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In there, strike 1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless.
Well, big shake swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Chris Taylor stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Taylor behind. 0-2 the count.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Way outside. 1-2. Pollock on third. Peterson over at second. Smith at first. 2 out in the inning. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Digging in, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's Oak Koala, and he is in there.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't want the run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score...
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 3 runs already home here. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead, and he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Now batter.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play, and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it, and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Mendez enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. In now, Cody Bellinger, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. Jock Peterson would be next. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So striding in, Aramis Garcia. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'll be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 19.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dugan. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Up with it is Longoria. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three. And stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. High fly ball out to deep right field. Bellinger looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. Stepping in now, Hunter Pence. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Line drive to center field. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batter.
Stepping up now, Alex Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Giants get one back on the solo homer. Bye-bye, baby. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants 1. Digging in, number 9. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Crawford onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. The Giants are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
The 1-0. Is laid off for ball 2. 6 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Oh, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Justin Turner is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they win. I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Taylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Wood gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The center fielder, number 6.
Striding into the box, Steven Duggar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing a little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Aramis Garcia. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The right fielder, number 13.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Another 0-2 coming. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Giants get one back on the solo homer. Bye-bye, baby. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, A.J. Pollock. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, man, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duggar's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Dugan on the grass, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box now, Max Muncy. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Behind 0-2 now. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box, Will Smith. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a swing and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall. I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Standing in now, number 9, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Dickerson. And that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Next to bat for the Giants, Mauricio Dugan. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Out in front there as this one's... Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Bellinger fields cleanly.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, Zero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
No hits to this point. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Ready with the 1-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Coming to the plate now, Alex Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So,
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. One left for San Francisco. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Taylor, to start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Hit out towards second. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
At third, Longoria. Backhanded. And quickly, there are 2 away. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. A ball and no strikes. Listen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Duggar retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So it's Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Pedro.
So stepping in, Evan Longoria, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Career numbers against Baez. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 now. The 1-2 to first. Muncy fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center field.
Into the box, Steven Duggar, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. To his left, Muncy. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1, 2, and 3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Number 74 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 74.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
First
pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now some action out in the Giants' bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready with the 3-1. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Max Muncy, he came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, now what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Fouled off. The 2-2 raises him. A strikeout looking. Dodgers down in order. So in now for San Francisco, Aramis Garcia, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long ground home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Digging in once again, Billy Hamilton. Career numbers against Baez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming, here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Good changeup there as he takes command, 0-2.
Hey, As a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
1-2, the count to Billy Hamilton.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Billy Hamilton is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
2-0 now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Wilmer Flores would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Bellinger. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Tyler Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71.
Digging in to try it again, Will Smith. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Swing and a miss on. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Late that time for a strike. Smith stands at second with no outs. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Duggar is right there, 1 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Taylor. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed, it's 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Hit high and deep to left field. Dickerson going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Hernandez brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
A ball and 2 strikes. Second and third here, 1 man out. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Full count, 3-2. 3-2 pick. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the year, Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-1 to count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Flores is there to make the catch, and they'll escape. Joe Kelly comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
17. Joe.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Flores.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Hunter Pence.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
Now batting,
standing in, Alex Dickerson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. One looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's a .333 hitter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Dickerson is off of first with 2 away. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Last strike here for the Giants. Loud contact for Longoria, and a ball carrying well to left field, and that's off the left field wall. Dickerson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Brandon Crawford. This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Now in the box, Steven Duggar. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. San Francisco, good night.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
8-3 tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Alex Wood earned his 9th win of the year. Andrew Triggs permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.